Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance, and we have breaking news at this time. At a show in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, the Golden Gladiators defeated the Gentlemen of Distinction to become the new NAWA Tag Team Champions. We'll have more on that later in this broadcast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the show with that huge breaking news announcement. New tag team champions, the Golden Gladiators, have defeated the Gentleman Distinction at a house show event and won the tag team championships. Wow, what a way to start this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael Elliott. I'm flying solo this week here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, and in the ring, we've got High Performance taking on the Nature Boy, Tim Hunter. And ladies and gentlemen, both of these men have been on somewhat of, would say, a little bit of a losing streak here as of late. High Performance yet to record a victory. Tim Hunter has been on a slide since that prison yard cage match. Look here, High Performance shoots him off, and Tim Hunter, the larger man, takes him down that shoulder tackle, but High Performance hits him with that hip toss out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, High Performance, big arm drag there. And this little kid's got some momentum going with that drop kick. High Performance putting it together here. And the veteran, Tim Hunter, retreats to the floor. There he goes, showing his years of experience, getting out of there and letting the referee initiate that 10 count. Recovering on the floor is Tim Hunter, the Nature Boy. He's been around for 20 plus years, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestled in the PWF. Ran by the Italian Stallion and George South. New Millennium Championship Wrestling down in Kings Mountain. He's a veteran of the North Carolina wrestling scene. And High Performance, what can we say about this kid? Young, looking to gain experience and get a victory here. Can he do that against the Nature Boy? And it's not looking good after that vicious right hand. And Tim Hunter now just choking the poor kid, going for a combination pin. Referee Chris Pope here only gives 2. And the Nature Boy showing he knows what to do if he wants to gain an advantage here. Clearly just choking him right here in front of our official. And High Performance not looking too good here in your opening match this week, ladies and gentlemen, on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Here we go. Look at this huge body slam there. And Tim Hunter comes off, misses that elbow. High Performance, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't seen him perform at such a high level, no pun intended there, as he's doing here in this matchup. Could the stars be aligning? Could High Performance get a victory here this week? Here we go. Hits him with a huge clothesline. Taking Tim Hunter right down, and again, just taking a veteran off his feet here as this young man, and he only gets a 2 count there. But my goodness, how impressive is this kid looking right now? And as you can see, the fans clapping their hands, trying to get behind him, but Tim Hunter just cuts him off right there with a stiff kick into the sternum. Just picking him up by that hair is Tim Hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Hunter, you got to imagine he's looking to get back on his winning ways after falling out with his tag team partner, Jailbird. Look at that spinning head scissors. High Performance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost at a loss of words here. Goes for a 619. I'd call it an 828 here in Burke County. Connects with it, and he's going up to the High Red District. High Performance comes over with a huge frog splash. Holy Christ. 1, 2, 3. The kid gets the win. High Performance defeats Tim Hunter here and gets his first victory in NAWA Championship Wrestling. Holy Christ, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrestling fans, I'm here again with Chris Thunder Anderson, the NAWA television champion. Chris, you're still the champion after all these months.
Is there any doubt, CJ, that I'm still the champion? I've been defending this belt all over the place, even matches that you're not at. It's because you're not the most faithful guy in the world anyway. But here's the thing, that this belt and that $10,000 still on the line. Now, I don't have it with me today because I've been smart enough with everything that's been going on in this crazy world. I put it back in the safety deposit box where it belongs. So it's not on me right now. But I promise you, even if it was, I'm still man enough to keep that and this belt for as long as I want it to be. There ain't a man alive or living that can take this from me or that money. And you can take that, CJ, to the bank.
Hi wrestling fans, Tony Bench here, host of the Bench Buster Show. If you love independent pro wrestling, then my podcast is definitely for you. Make sure you tune in each and every week as I will be interviewing the local independent pro wrestlers, some you love and some you love to hate. Learn about their secrets, learn about what got them started in pro wrestling and what they love most about pro wrestling. And I also have more inside secrets that you never thought you'd ever know. But you got to tune into my show to find out. It's available on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. So don't make no excuse that you didn't listen to my show. There's plenty of chances to listen to it, and if you don't, you're the one missing out. Tune in to the Bench Buster Show.
Woo! Ric Flair of American Flair Heating and Cooling.
Rick, I thought we were going over this. It's American Air, not Flair.
But Chad, it sounds so much better. American Flair Heating and Cooling. Woo!
Rick, it's American Air.
Hey, this ain't no garden party. This is here, heating and cooling, where only the strong survive.
Well, he is the man. And for service you can trust, call American Air Heating and Cooling. You'll be glad that you did.
Woo!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're down in the ring with Jonny Ryda, who will be taking on the sensational one, Dre White. And ladies and gentlemen, Dre White not looking so sensational just a few days ago in North Wilkesboro at that house show where he and Logan Quindell lost the tag team titles to the Golden Gladiators. And obviously a lot of beef here between Dre and Jonny over those tag team titles as Ryda and Thomas Extreme were late to the building just a few weeks ago and lost their chance at the tag titles, and the GOD answered it and became tag team champions by defeating Money in the Power. But again, GOD no longer holding those belts, and we're going to try to get a word with the Golden Gladiators here later on in the show. But look at Jonny Ryda just wrenching that side headlock here onto the sensational Dre White. He's trying to fight out of it here, and you got to imagine Jonny Ryda more powerful, got the bigger size, able to just put that lower body center of gravity just down to the mat, just keeping that headlock on. And here Dre White goes, shoots him off, but runs into a brick wall as Jonny Ryda just takes him off his feet. And again, you know, Jonny Ryda, he's got his eyes set with his tag team partner, Thomas Extreme, on those tag team titles, but looking to gain revenge here against Dre White. As what they did, like I just said, they took their spot in that tag team title match against Money of Power. And Jonny Ryda just applauding the efforts there of Dre White. And he gets him with another arm drag here. And Dre White just cinching it in. And Jonny Ryda definitely a huge crowd favorite. Both of these men, huge crowd favorites here in NAWA. So it's anybody's game here. Look at Jonny Ryda just rolling out of that, reversing that move. Right now he's got the advantage over Dre White. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen some of this action I've been talking about in previous episodes, go to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and look back in the archives. Make sure you like our Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for new content every Saturday. Look at Jonny Ryda only getting a one count there after that clothesline. Dre White not looking to go away so easily here in this matchup as he's fighting back with some right hands here. And Jonny Ryda off the ropes, taken off his feet. And Dre White needs to stay on top of Jonny Ryda, the man from the backwoods of Alexander County. Dre White going to work now, looking to focus his attention onto the leg and knee area of Jonny Ryda. He don't have that single leg crab cinched in all the way. If he could just get his other leg across Ryder's back and put his weight in, he'd have this move locked in tight. And Dre White rolled the power, the mule legs, the mule-like strength in the legs of Jonny Ryda, just kicking Dre White off of him like a gnat, just flinching him off. And now just big, stiff forearms across the spine. Again, Jonny Ryda and Thomas Extreme, tag team on the rise here in NAWA, former foes, and Ryder just looking to continue some impressive victories here in singles action as he just sends him in an avalanche. It takes Dre White off his feet here and only gets a 2 count there as referee Chris Pope lets the fans know that was not a 3 count here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen NAWA Championship Wrestling live and in person, we encourage you, once this situation with COVID-19 is over, to come out and check out our next show. We'll keep you posted on when that's going to be. As soon as we know, we'll let you people know. As Dre White hits him with a drop kick, connects it right in the chin. Holy Christ, did you see the height on that? And only good enough for a 2 count there, as Dre White connected with that impressive looking drop kick. But he looks frustrated, ladies and gentlemen. He looks like he doesn't know what it's going to take to put Jonny Ryda away this week. And just stomping, going back to work on those legs, trying to take the wheels off the bus, as so to speak here. Dre White's kind of implementing a good game plan. Will it pay off in the end, as he's just trying to take that leg out? Ducks the clothesline. Holy, big chop there. Jonny Ryda now back in the driver's seat. God, you can just hear those knife-edge chops across the bare skin of Dre White. Look at a fisherman suplex. He's got it cinched in, but the shoulder's not down, as referee points out. And he gets the 3 count, and Jonny Ryda is your winner, gaining some measure of revenge against the gentleman of distinction. But ladies and gentlemen, Jonny Ryda, the man from the backwoods, is your winner here in this one-on-one contest.
And oh dear goodness, Bryce Anthony's headed up to the top rope. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness.
Another back break.
That was a deep one, boy.
Like, I'm thankful, knock on wood, to have come along at this time in our business.
Oh no, Caleb Conley looking for a suplex on this hardwood gym floor. Johnson. And Ellis Jensen Cruiser and Cruiser Lewis has been eliminated.
With the EWF Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Debonair, Derek Drop.
Now, there's an easier way to do this. If you want out of jail, call Blackman for bail. As a former WWF wrestler, I guarantee we can slam the competition. I have offices in Dauphin, Cumberland, York, and Perry counties. That's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 919-2015. That's 919-2015. Don't let this be you. Don't spend more time in there than you have to. That's Blackman Bail Bonds.
Introducing Superjaws Indie Supercard, the first pro wrestling trading card game with real wrestlers using their real moves, but not real weapons, because they're cards. Play with over 50 wrestlers such as George South, C.W. Anderson, the Jim Nasty Boys, the Dawson Brothers, Colby Carino, and many, many more. Go to becometheace.com/store to order the Ace Series 1 set, shipping in June 2020.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the program. We've got big-time action in the ring as Big Moon. Look at that, man. He's a huge, massive individual. He's going to be taking on the Jailbird. And ladies and gentlemen, Jailbird coming out successful at the 4th annual Bunkhouse Stampede against his former tag team partner, who we saw in the show earlier, Tim Hunter, in that prison yard cage match. But here he is, just dropping Big Moon right on his face, just planting him into the mat with that DDT. And Jailbird is not here to joke around as he just drops that elbow right into the chest. Jailbird's not somebody you want to mess around with. You figure the man the size of Big Moon will be able to handle himself here, but he just knocked him right off his feet, just clothesline right across the jaw, just stiff looking, just takes him down. And here he goes again. Look at that jail strength of the Jailbird. Holy Christ, just taking that 300-pound man over with ease. And Big Moon looks to be on a distant moon as he doesn't know where he's at. But here we go, another clothesline, this time from Big Moon to Jailbird there. Big Moon's a man we don't know much about, but he's certainly making a name for himself here in NAWA as he continues to impress us each week with his in-ring performances. And he's just got that, he's got it cinched in here as Jailbird's working his way up to his feet. But again, Big Moon looks to be about 6'3", 300 pounds. And Jailbird with a sunset flip. Can he get the big man over? There he goes. Referee goes 1, 2, 3, and Jailbird sneaks out a victory here like he'd like to sneak out of jail against Big Moon, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Christ, what a win.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, please, please, please don't rain your wrath on me. I'm sorry, God. Oh my God, please, please, please don't rain your wrath on me. I'm sorry, God.
Ah, hello, humans. Yeah, I'm the god of the Milky Way galaxy, baby love. And if you love amazing, out-of-this-world characters like me, myself, and I, then you should be watching NAWA. Ah!
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. As I informed you earlier in the broadcast, we have new NAWA Tag Team Champions. The Golden Gladiators, for the third time, are the NAWA Tag Team Champions. Congratulations on your win, sir.
Thank you very much there, dummy. Wilkesboro is a good town for us. We went down there, we beat Dre and Logan and whatever them boys were called. We had an open challenge that any time we could come back and get a rematch, because we'd actually never lost these things, CJ. We just cashed a check. And, hey, boys, we told you we was going to beat you. We found out they was going to be down in Wilkesboro, and it's been a good town for me. So I jumped in the car. I got Gladiator 3 on the phone. We went down there. We won him. He is currently washing his new Camaro because the guy, once he gets some dollars in his pocket, he's got to spend them. He's different.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from one half of the new tag team champions, the Golden Gladiators, and talking about how they never lost those belts. They just cashed a check, but now we're heading down to the ring for your main event this week here on the program. We've got next to Perfect, the former two-time NAWA heavyweight champion, Adam James, and he's going to be taking on a man who's making his return to the NAWA and Zuka King. And there you see Zuka on the floor there with his partner, Chris Vallow, one of the most hated individuals in that Carolina wrestling scene at the moment. But Adam James is going to have eyes in the back of his head if he wants to keep this a fair match between himself. As you know, Chris Vallow's on the floor looking to interject himself as Zuka King looks to come back to NAWA and making a big statement, a huge statement, as he defeats a former two-time heavyweight champion. If he can do that here this week in your main event, as you can see now, Adam James has got that side headlock just wrenched in real tight. Zuka King trying to work his way out and takes him off the ropes and shoots him off a big shoulder tackle. And the bigger man, Adam James, able to take Zuka King down. Hits with wait a minute. Hits him with a drop kick. Adam James takes Zuka King right off of his feet here. And Zuka King is no slouch in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. This man's held championships all over the Carolinas, most recently known as the APW Chester heavyweight champion. And he held that championship for well over a year, close to a year, over a year, somewhere in that reign. And Zuka King looking to come in right here today and shoot himself to the top of the ladder in the singles division and maybe even get himself a shot at the NAWA Heavyweight Championship against the King. Look at this, takes him down with that big, huge shoulder tackle to Zuka. As Adam James gets back up, leapfrogs over him, but Zuka King, goes for a drop kick. Adam James swipes it to the side, just hits him with a clothesline. Adam James ahead there, just thinking ahead in the game plan. And Zuka King feeling the effects there of Adam James going for, wait a minute, just kicks him, knee lift right to the gut area. And that's a big left hand. And Zuka King and Chris Vallow are members of the END. So when you see one of them, there's always usually another member around. And like I said, Chris Vallow's there on the floor. And Zuka King just taking it to the midsection of Adam James over and over. Adam James reverses that Irish whip, hits him with a beautiful arm drag there, a deep looking arm drag. And now he's got Zuka King in a bad way here. Referee checking in on Zuka King, making sure he doesn't want to quit, but he's not going to give up after that. Look at what's Adam James about to do here. He's got the hand pinned under his foot. He's got that right foot free. What's he going to do? He just stomps the elbow. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to hurt. As you can see, Zuka King in a world of pain as Adam James is focused in his attack on that left arm. Lifts him up, trying to yank that shoulder out of the socket. Here he goes again. Oh, just repeating that. Repeat, wash and rinse, whatever the hell they say. And Adam James is going to work with a big knife edge chop across the chest of Zuka King here. And he's calling for a timeout. He's begging off. There's no timeouts in wrestling. What's this ham and egger calling for a timeout? He's begging off. Zuka King is ready for a break. Oh, grabs him by the tights. And there's no timeouts, but a lapse in judgment giving Zuka King the upper hand. Here's Chris Vallow going. He just meets a stiff right hand from Adam James, and Vallow is out on the floor, but Zuka King in the ring waiting in the shadows as Adam James just gets in and is being beaten once again here. Big forearm. Adam James out on his feet, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it here. Only gets a 2. Zuka King, look at the frustration mounting in the eyes of Zuka King here as he picks up next to perfect. Just a huge elbow, the point of the elbow right to the side of the neck and shoulder area of Adam James. Ladies and gentlemen, these moves that don't look very effective to you at home hurt more than what they show on the screen as Zuka King is now just taking Adam James and he's tossing him to the floor like a bag of trash. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I said earlier. He's got to have eyes in the back of his head. Adam James is being assaulted, just being mugged on the floor behind the referee's back by Chris Vallow here. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's one of the most hated individuals in all of the Carolinas right now. But that assault, not enough to put the former champion away here. And you got to be thinking Adam James has got a huge match with King Craig Classic coming up sometime soon, but hopefully he's looking past Zuka King here as Zuka hits him with that impressive snap suplex. Look at the physique. Look at the smile of Zuka King. He's happy. He's proud of what he's done, but he's only able to get a 2 count against Adam James here. And ladies and gentlemen, just driving the point of the knee right into the spine again and again. And Adam James, the 3rd time's a charm. And now he's just got that rear chin lock cinched in. And see, the point of the knee is right into the middle of the shoulder blades of Adam James, putting all the pressure right there as Adam James is trying to recover, trying to get the fans behind him here as the END and Zuka King looking to put an end to the momentum that Adam James has been building up here on the program over the last several months, looking to regain that heavyweight championship. And just cuts him off. And Zuka King smartly going down for the cover and only gets a 2 count. And again, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Zuka King, the frustration has built up here as he thinks he should have been able to put Adam James away. But Adam James' drive and determination to be the best here in NAWA is overpowering that. As he only gets a 2, goes for the cover again. Still only good enough for a 2 count. My word, Adam James has got a lot of heart, but is it going to be enough to overcome Zuka King? And the END on the floor, Chris Vallow shoots him off. Oh my God, just puts all of his momentum and catapults him into the corner. Those turnbuckles, ladies and gentlemen, do have padding, but there's nothing but steel and metal underneath those coverings. And Adam James feeling that as you saw him collapse down to the mat face first, as Zuka King is having to pick him up with all of his power. Just cuts him off there again. Zuka King looking really impressive here in your main event this week. And again, just catapults him with all of his body weight, all of the force he has. And Adam James spine first into those turnbuckle pads. Zuka King looking extremely confident here now. We were talking about how the frustration he had, but now you can see the confidence building in the face of Zuka King. Look at this, he's getting a little bit cocky here, but he does have outside help if he needs it, and Chris Vallow, but Doesn't look like he's going to need it here anytime soon. Adam James is in some serious trouble here. Look at that just beautiful left hand to the face, kick to the gut. Zuka King looking extremely in control. He's just choking right in front of a referee here. And what referee admonishing him here, telling him he's got to get him out of the corner. And here we go. What Zuka King got up store for him? Goes for a splash. Nobody at home. Adam James gets out of the way at the last second. There's a glimmer of light left in his face as he just hits it. Zuka King with that clothesline and a back elbow. Adam James is on a roll here. Could he be going for that next to perfect plex? No, shoots him off. Beautiful picture, perfect power slam. Oh, wait a minute, Chris Vallow jerked the referee out of the ring at the last second. This match should be over, ladies and gentlemen. This main event should be in the books. Adam James should be the winner, but Chris Vallow saving his partner at the very last second. And Adam James is in shock as Zuka King has now had the chance to roll to the floor. Chris Vallow's in the ring. He's going, oh, he just hit Adam James. Whoa, a big spear. Chris Vallow's been taken out off of his feet. Adam James has taken care of the hitman. Chris Vallow, he's out on the floor, but Zuka King's in. Turns him around. Goes for a cutter. Pushes him off. Adam James is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Adam James kicks him in the gut. As we're going to see it next to perfect plex. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and Adam James, ladies and gentlemen, holy Christ, what a win here for Adam James in your main event this week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Wow, what an impressive match. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got. We'll see you right here next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling.